the Wesak Full Moon in Taurus on Monday, May the 12th. This is the day when the Christ Buddha energies meet in the Himalayas. So why is it so important this year, and what is happening at Mount Shasta? Why are the cosmic masters attending? And what happens at the sacred Wisak ceremony? Once a year at the Wesak Full Moon, a sacred ceremony takes place in the Himalayas where the Christ and Buddha energies meet. It's an incredibly powerful moment. This is the Taurus Full Moon in May, and it commemorates the birth, enlightenment, renunciation, and death of the Buddha, which are all said to have taken place on the same day. The frequency is so high that if you meditate at this time, you can access the Christ Buddha energy for a massive spiritual boost. Now, because time is a human construct, you can ask Archangel Metatron to ensure that whatever time you actually meditate, it is linked in to the time of the ceremony. So don't hassle about being at the exact moment. So why is it so important this year and what's happening at Mount Shasta? Every 100 years or so, when humanity needs a boost of purification, the masters of the Royal Teton Retreat, where the masters of the Great White Brotherhood meet, gather at a chosen spot. Now, this is at the Mount Shasta for a Wisak ceremony. Now, there are three reasons why Mount Shasta is chosen. I mean, it is the most incredible and special place. It's the retreat of Archangel Gabriel, angel of joy, clarity, and purity. The light of Mount Shasta literally purifies and raises the frequency of everything on the planet on that day when the masters of the Royal Teton Retreat activate the energy. Secondly, Saint Germain, who is the keeper of the violet flame, holds that energy at Mount Shasta. And when I've been there, you can feel his energy everywhere. Thirdly, Mount Shasta is the portal for Lemurian energy. Now, special healing crystals were created by the Lemurians eons ago, specifically for this 20-year period that we're going through on Earth right now. The end of the 260,000-year cosmic era of Atlantis ended in 2012, and we have got this 20-year period to 2032 to do a double-dimensional shift for the future. And this is incredibly unique in the universe. And so the Lemurians gathered energy from the auras of various planets, from the aura of Earth, and from Source itself. And they merged this energy, and then they poured it into seams in the planet with the help of the dragons, and that energy created the special Lemurian healing crystals that are now so sought after. And this is particularly important now because there are only 7 years to go to the start of the new golden age. So this is deemed a really important time to activate the Lemurian wisdom with a ceremony at Mount Shasta, which will take place before the Wisak ceremony in Himalayas to start activating the energy. So this year, for the first time ever, cosmic masters are attending. The entire universe has been focused on helping Earth, and that's why we've been able to access so many light codes from the cosmos in the last couple of years. Now, cosmic masters from the Pleiades, Venus, Andromeda, Orion, Sirius, Pluto, the Sun, Helios, the Moon, Lyra, Pegasus, Uranus, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune are attending. Apparently, a master from Mercury is not attending because they're busy, but Archangel Michael will represent that planet. Now, all these masters carry advanced qualities in their energy fields, and they'll all be freely shared and spread through the ley lines of our planet, raising the frequency everywhere for the Wisak ceremony. And as all these masters meet and share, their own auras expand, and they will take new energies back to their home planet, and the entire universe will benefit. A little bit about the Wisak ceremony. Those masters who are custodians of God's plan on earth gather in the Wisak Valley. Now, you may well be one of those attending in your spirit body. In front of the custodians stands the Christ with the Manu, who's El Moira, who carries the energies of the perfected human of the new golden age on his right, and the current joint lords of civilization, that's Lord Lanto and Lady Nada, on his left. Behind them are the masters, initiates, adepts, disciples, and many others. Now, if you're not a custodian, but nevertheless a master, you can join them. When the Buddha arrives, trailing glory, the Christ and great illumined masters chant specific sacred mantras only intoned at this Wesak Full Moon. And when the Christ and Buddha connect energetically, a cosmic invocation is sent up to link humanity with Source. This helps the whole of humanity rise in frequency at that moment, and all who participate receive a direct impulse of Source energy. This affects you whether you feel it, whether you're aware of it or not. It is massive. And there's more information about this in my May newsletter. But I'd like to end with a prayer for Wisak. We pray that Source light illuminates the masters of the Great White Brotherhood from the Royal Teton Retreat and the cosmic masters and Archangel Michael as they meet at Mount Shasta at this Wesak Full Moon. May the light they share raise the frequency of Earth for the Wisak ceremony, and the energy they take back to their home planets expand and light up the universe. And we pray that our individual and collective ascension paths are ignited and accelerated as the Christ Buddha energies meet in the Wisak Valley. So be it. It is done. Do remember to meditate on May the 12th.